To start our selection for the 2016 World Dairy Expo Supreme Champion, let's welcome to the show ring the Grand Champion of the International Ayrshire Show, Margot Patagoni. Patagoni, an excellent 94 3E cow, topped her class of aged cows, 6 years and older, along the way claiming top bred and owned honors and best udder. She is exhibited by Margot Farm of St. Perpetuat, Quebec. Margot Farm is proud to have bred both her sire, Margot Calamero, and her dam, Margot Pyrenees, making Patagoni a 100% homebred animal. She finished the show on Friday the same way she did at the Trois Rivières show in Quebec and the Victoriaville Spring National Show in Victoriaville, Quebec, as Grand Champion Ayrshire. In 2007, Margot Farm was awarded a Canadian Master Breeder Award and has continued to breed outstanding cattle, such as Patagoni. This is the first time the Margot Farms is exhibiting in Madison on the colored shavings.
We would like to welcome to the show ring the Grand Champion of the International Brown Swiss Show. This is Brown Heaven Glen Fantasy, an aged cow exhibited by Brown Haven Farm. Fantasy is classified Excellent 95 and is sired by Shaman B.S. Gordon Glenn. Prior to being named the Grand Champion at the completion of Thursday's show, she placed first in the aged cow and was crowned Best Udder and Top Bred and Owned. Now, Fantasy is no stranger to the colored shavings, having been named the first place 5-year-old, along with Best Udder and Grand Champion Brown Swiss of the 2015 World Dairy Expo, and the Reserve Grand Champion of the 2014 World Dairy Expo.
Now please join me in welcoming to the ring our Grand Champion Guernsey cow, Flambeau Manor R.O. Lauren E.T., exhibited by Stephen, Gary, and Diane Van Dorn. Lauren was bred by Flambeau Manor and is an aged cow classified Excellent 94. Her sire is Jens Golden Pro King Royal Oak, and her dam is Flambeau Manor G. Lauren Excellent 92. Lauren was named the winning aged cow, best uddered, best bred, and owned senior and grand champion of the International Guernsey Show. She also earned many honors at World Dairy Expo, including the 2015 First 5-year-old, Reserve Senior Champion, Honorable Mention Grand Champion, and the unanimous All-American 5-year-old. Additionally, in 2014, Lauren was awarded with the 2014 Grand Champion, Best Udder, Best Bred and Owned, and unanimous All-American 4-year-old.
The next Grand Champion entering the show ring is She Noel Durham Arrow, our very recently named Grand Champion of the International Holstein Show, led by Jeanette Sheehan. Arrow, an excellent 94-point Durham daughter, exhibited by She Noel Farms of Rochester, Minnesota, and was the first place 6-year-old and older cow and top bred and owned and best udder in the show. Today's Grand Champion title is not Arrow's first this year. She was named Grand Champion of the Minnesota State Holstein Show, the Midwest Fall National Show, and the Minnesota State Fair. She was also named the 2014 Grand Champion of the Minnesota State Holstein Show and the 2014 Senior Champion and Reserve Grand Champion of the Midwest Fall National.
For the second year in a row, Muskie Ayatollah Martha E.T. is walking the colored shavings for the Supreme Champion title. Martha is exhibited by Milk Source Genetics of Kaukauna, Wisconsin, and was bred by Muskie Valley Farms Limited. She has scored excellent 94 at 5 years of age and is sired by SC Gold Dust Paramount, and her dam is Aunlek Jed Maxi ET. At the 2016 World Dairy Expo, Martha placed first in the 5-year-old cow class before meriting awards in Best Udder and Senior Champion Female as well. In addition, she won the Product Award. Martha has received numerous accolades throughout the past year, including Grand Champion Jersey and Reserve Supreme Champion at World Dairy Expo in 2015. The year 2015 also brought honors of Unanimous All-American 4-year-old, Unanimous All-Canadian 4-year-old, and All-Canadian Champion Cow, as well as Supreme Champion of the Royal Winter Fair.
Entering the show ring now is the back-to-back champion of the International Milking Shorthorn Show. It's Kate's Reuben Tulsa Time EXP. Her 2016 World Dairy Expo honors include first place of the 5-year-old cow class, Best Udder, bred and owned, as well as Senior Champion Female. This 5-year-old cow is exhibited and bred by Peter Kate of Warren, New Hampshire, and is sired by Innisfail Red Reuben. Tulsa comes from an impressive family history, including Tulsa's Grand Dam, Kate's Rebel Tangerine X94, who was the Reserve Grand Champion at World Dairy Expo in 2015. This cow family has been with the Kate family for over 50 years. Tulsa's honors have been nothing short of impressive. In 2015 alone, she was the Triple Crown winner, an award in memory of Jimmy King given to a champion of 3 national shows in 1 year. In 2015, Tulsa was named Grand Champion of the All-American Dairy Show, Grand Champion of the International Milking Shorthorn Show, and Grand Champion of the Winter National Show. 2016 has already honored Tulsa with Grand Champion, Best Udder, and Best Bred and Owned of the Eastern National Show.
Finally, entering the show ring is the Grand Champion Red and White Holstein, Pheasant Echoes Turvy Red ET. She is a 5-year-old cow exhibited by Kenneth Stambaugh of Westminster, Maryland. This 94-point cow with a 96-point udder was bred by Kenneth Stambaugh and sired by KHW Kite Advent. During her 5-year-old lactation record, she has produced 31,891 pounds of milk. Thus far, her honors received while walking on the colored shavings include first place 5-year-old cow, Best Udder, bred and owned, and Senior Champion Female. In 2013, Turvy Red was award winner of the Maryland State Holstein Futurity and Grand Champion of the Red and White Premier National Junior Show. Besides the many awards she received at the 2016 World Dairy Expo, Turvy Red was the first 5-year-old and honorable mention intermediate champion of the New York Spring Show this year. The Reserve Supreme Champion of the 2016 World Dairy Expo is the Holstein. She-Knoll Durham Arrow. Excellent 94, exhibited by She-Knoll Farms of Rochester, Minnesota. Congratulations.
And now, another moment we have been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, because now we introduce the Golden Expo Memory in the Making. My honor to announce the 2010 World Dairy Expo Supreme Champion. And that cow is the Jersey.
Muskie Ayatollah Martha, exhibited by Milk Source Genetics of Kaukauna, Wisconsin. Congratulations.